episode of Divas of Design. I'm Jolene. With me, as always,
It's Christie. Wasn't sure. Once again, wasn't sure. One of these days we'll learn
I've
out.
done this
Yeah.
multiple times
Five
now.
times. Yeah.
5 times now.
Five
I don't
times.
know if I've done the same intro every single time. I guess it would be easier if I just introduced both of us and went
Right.
like, Christy, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Thank you.
All right, good to hear. Oh, all right, duh. For those of us just tuning in, we are a couple of trans girls that love talking about design in fictional and in pop culture in general. Mostly started from comic book superhero costumes. It's going to expand beyond. It's already expanded beyond that. We did some wrestling title belts because your girl loves a championship title belt and talking about how some of them are so weird. And Christy's making the title motion around her waist.
Yeah. Well, it's above my waist because I'm a tall girl and like you can't like it's like above the beer
Well,
gush.
also,
So,
you
yeah.
know, a lot of people just listen, so.
Right. Okay. That's true.
So yeah, like it's been, sorry, a little peek behind the curtain. We recorded 3 days ago, and like I said last time, we're switching to a every other week release schedule, so we're gonna be like banking some up.
Right.
So yeah, how have you been since we last recorded an episode, Chris?
You know what? So it was like 2 weeks between the previous recording session, so this is fine. Pretty good, pretty good. I had some very good ice cream today. My girlfriend and I went out to a local ice cream place, and I had a fun time cone. Also, I may have gotten this HRT doctor thing down. I'll find out in a few days.
Hell fucking yeah, girl.
Yeah, I'm very
Hell yeah.
excited. I wouldn't start if everything goes according to plan. I wouldn't start till August, also known as my birthday month, which is fine. That's that's better than August is closer to November, so I'll take that.
I mean, I started my HRT in March, and that's my birthday month.
Oh, that's a weird coincidence. What fun!
Yeah.
What fun!
I'm pretty sure it was March. I have the anniversary in my calendar, so I can look it up, but I'm not going to.
It was been that, and like 100 comic books came out this week.
Yeah, so many comics.
So many comics, including was it
I'll get
Galaxy?
to a lot of them eventually, probably.
I've got
Oh,
through all
Galaxy,
the
pretty
pretty star
by
I read
Jedzia Axelrod.
Yes, that's the one.
Theoretical friend of the show, just because I'm friendly with her. Like
Oh.
I've gamed with her back in
Okay.
like convention days and
Right.
filmed stuff back at her place a long time
that's
ago for a Kickstarter.
Small world.
Yeah. Yeah, she's great. We banter every now and then on Twitter.
I've gotten through the first chapter, and I really, really like it. The book's gorgeous. I forget the creative team's name, but the art is stunning, and I'm really excited to read more. It's also like a young adult book, but like they do a swear, and I think there's like a sexy time scene in there. So I'm surprised I got the young Ye. And
I'm so excited for her.
Yeah.
Like I've been a fan of her in general for a long time. She's got that, and she's got the story in the DC Pride issue coming out.
Yes.
The Batgirl story.
Yes, which I'm
So
super
yeah.
excited for, obviously. But also, I need cis gay people to like read press releases better, because I had to tell like 3 different people who were just like, "Oh, I can't believe they're making a trans Batgirl." I was like, "Well, they're not actually." And they're like, "Well, it's a new character." I'm like, "Well, it's not actually.
No,
it's
no,
like
it's
she's been around
not.
for a decade. And it's Barbara's
Just nobody's
old roommate."
used her
Well, no, yeah,
because
she
they're
popped.
cowards.
Well, she popped up in Gail Simone co-created her, I believe, right?
I don't.
I think it was
I thought she was created in the Burnside run.
No, she pops up in the Burnside run. I think
she's in the previous run.
I believe she's a Gail Simone character, and then she popped up again in the Burnside run, and I think she disappeared after. I mean, I also stopped reading shortly after.
Burnside ended.
No, it was yeah. It was like I read Rebirth until they changed writers, and then she got a bad, naughty 666 Satan costume, and I stopped reading Batgirl until she came back with Batgirls, because she has a good costume now and hanging out with Stephanie and Cass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Belated. I'm
Yes.
in the Matt Wilson camp.
Yeah.
Ice cream's way better than frozen yogurt.
Oh, same.
Water ice. That's right. Water ice is the best though. So you can call it Italian ice.
Yeah, I was gonna say
if
that's
you like,
a regional thing,
or
right?
sorbet. No, it's water ice. It's called Rita's Water Ice, folks.
Okay.
You can tell I'm from Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Because of how I say water. And the fact that I call it water ice instead of like the more commonly, it's also a hoagie, and nobody else knows how to make a cheesesteak. So,
I've had some like really good cheesesteaks, and I had some shit awful cheesesteaks.
Yeah. So, like, Philadelphians are dumb about a lot of things, but we're right.
Very very passionate people. Always got to
Yeah,
pound
we're
something.
we're passionate people that have the unhealthiest foods, just the worst foods. But
Well, worse, I guess, like in terms of calorie intake, because combining cheese and steak and roll into like one superfood,
well, not even just
great,
like that.
good and great.
Roast pork sandwich, soft pretzels.
Mm.
Pennsylvania is the potato chip capital of the world. Like we've got
Love
all
PA.
the tasty cakes. I mean,
Mhm.
like the list goes on of our junk food creations and consumption.
People dunk on Philly in that area, but I feel like if you're not from New York, New Jersey, you have no right because everything else is garbage.
Yeah, they've got. I mean, New York's got some good stuff. New Jersey just steals from Philly and New York.
Yes,
So.
yes, they sometimes improve, sometimes just straight up steal or
Yeah.
tweak, if you will.
What what have they improved? You
uh,
add pork roll to a burger. That's about it, and it's called
pretty
pork
good,
roll.
pretty
It's
good.
not called Taylor ham, people.
Oh, that depends on where you are.
I'm gonna like if I've got like any like I guess they're what are they the mythical Central Jersey people that
It
call it
exists.
Taylor ham.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's more fun to call them mythical because it's really like just like flaming the fans of aggression.
Well, because it's funny because like there's a bagel deli around the corner from me, and they have like Taylor ham. So like Taylor ham, I see everywhere in my neighborhood. So it's not so much mythical. It's like the mythical pigeon. It's like
Look,
wait,
it's
no,
just a brand name for pork roll.
yeah.
So
Anyway, this is a
yeah,
fun tangent. Yeah.
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 As for me, it's been like rough
Oh, I'm
a
sorry.
little bit. Yeah, my friend died
Oh no.
recently. Yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
like she adrenal cancer, like, and she died
Oh.
last week. So
Okay. Oh.
like that's been like it's bringing up feelings of my own mother's death.
Okay.
So
Oh.
because I know like their whole family and like they're all cool people and like it, she knew it was coming, but like it came
Right.
very aggressively and quickly. So like
That I am sorry to hear that.
yeah, it sucks. So but other than that, like I've been like burying myself. I got back into Skyrim again, of course, like I do every now and then, because it's a game I can't quit because it's a game that I've modded the bejesus out of, and then I'm like, I'll play like every few days for every so many months. But, like I'm like, like play a couple days, and then like, no, I'm done with this for a while.
I've owned Skyrim. I want to say like within the launch window of it first coming out. Back in 2000 whatever, I have about 8 hours in that game. I don't know what it is, and like I don't think it's like the game because I think what it was when I played when Fallout 3 first came out. I played the bejesus out of Fallout 3, like a couple hundred hours, all the DLC, whatever, and then like once that game was like wrapped up, New Vegas came out a month later, and I was like, I don't care. I own it now. I know.
I hear
I own
it's
it.
the best.
The
Of
running
like
gag.
of the 3, 4, and I guess that's just it.
Yeah,
Right?
3, 4. So I guess Fallout 76.
3 New Vegas, and then
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, but
Yeah, there wasn't a 5 yet. So.
no, and then well, it's funny because like in all the trans gaming circles I'm in, everyone's just like, oh yeah, the minute you realize you're trans, you get a free copy of Fallout New Vegas. Yeah, it's
Is there a
there's-
trans character? I guess.
well, like, you can make character creation modes pretty deep, and whatnot. I think there's mods
Oh.
where you can make a character like more trans, and whatnot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I know that like that's the one where like the Bethesda ones where you basically have to kill people.
Right.
Like that's what it's designed around.
Yeah.
Whereas like especially in 4, it's really hard to play that game without killing anyone.
I see. I don't. I being a former white boy, am all about shooting in my video games. If there's an
Well,
option,
like that's like
yeah.
because it's supposed to be a role-playing game too,
Right.
in which you'd be able to you're theoretically able to beat it any way you want. Like
Right.
so, like people do the challenge of no kill Fallout 4,
Right.
whereas like your companions can't even kill, but your companions are really gonna kill people pretty easily.
Right.
You just use like abilities to get like enemies to kill each other, or
Right.
something. Fallout New Vegas, from what I heard, you could just play that entire game talking your way out of every single situation,
Right.
and that's rad as fuck.
That is. That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
I mean, either way, though, getting back to my point, though, is it's like, so I played so much Fallout 3, I didn't care about New Vegas, even though I own it. And then I was like, Skyrim, that will get me back on the horse. This looks, everyone loves Skyrim. Everyone's screaming how good it is. And I got it. I played for about 8 hours. Like, this is really fun. And then I fell off and I never went back.
like I would like it's. I mean, granted, I don't know how old this game is now. This game out what on 360?
Yeah,
That's when
it's
it
at
first
least a
came out.
decade. Yeah.
So, like, it's a fine game. Like, and I could never get into the Fallout just because I'm like, man, everything looks like shit. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a nuclear apocalypse
Yeah.
so many years before, but vegetation probably would. Your houses would look a little better, and your clothes are definitely going to be fine. There are so many clothes currently, like just in warehouses. You're going to be good for a while.
Yeah. My thing
It's
is
just
like,
when I first got Fallout 4, the first mod that I installed was like, let's turn all the vegetation green. Like, because like I cannot like, it's so muddy looking. That's why like I love Sky. Well, I also like the fantasy aspect more. So
right.
when like in either Fallout I've played, I'm like, oh, there's a sword. I'm gonna use that. I'm like, this is like antithetical to most Fallout
Yeah.
players.
Yeah. You need.
I'm like, no. I am here to fight the hack and slash people.
I think I made like 20 hours of the Fallout 4, which same thing. I just stopped playing and then went back.
Yeah.
That
Like
being
literally, if I wasn't playing Skyrim modded, there'd be no point. Because one,
Right.
it's so old looking.
Right.
But like the mods, I'm like, oh, this is gorgeous. The NPCs don't look like trash monsters.
Yeah, this is my year. I'm super into Soulsborns now, so I have like 20 something hours in Dark Souls 3 and like 50 hours in Elden Ring, and that's like
Yeah.
mostly what I've been playing.
Yeah. My video games I play, Skyrim, Sentinels of the Multiverse, and maybe some wrestling games every now and then, where I just watch the wrestlers wrestle for me.
I want that AEW game to be good.
Fingers crossed.
I want it to
like,
be good, and I want it to be like the old like N64 style
God,
game.
yeah,
I want an arcadey game.
well, that's not the N64 type then. That's the SmackDown games.
They were kind of arcadey. Like they were
No,
at least simplistic. Simplistic.
Oh,
rather.
they were definitely
Yes.
more simplistic than the
Yeah.
games have got, but they were
Yeah.
always considered more simulationist versus the SmackDown games, because like
Yeah.
you could just hit the one button, then they go
Right.
into full-on animated finisher
Right.
sequence.
Yeah. Yeah. Either way, that's all I really want. I'm not. I think the last wrestling game I played was one of the Fire Pros,
Oh yeah, Fire Pros.
which are fun, but
Yeah.
they're also like they're also like super like they're kind of arcadey kind of sim, but also like
Yeah,
depending
like
on
they're
what year
all
you
about
get.
timing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's why I don't play.
Yeah.
I download other people's things. I create
Yes.
promotions, and then I watch.
Uh,
I keep
Dating-
telling myself I'm gonna like start Twitch streaming a full-on promotion thing, like going through the years, because I have the mods for that too. But then I'm like, I'm too lazy. Like, and also I want somebody else to like banter back and forth
right.
as
You need
commentary with.
a heel and a face commentary.
Yeah, I'm not a Joey Styles, thankfully. So, but
Oof.
I am not a one-person commentary team.
Right. Maybe we'll make that a Patreon goal. If we start making enough money, we can do a wrestling stream.
Maybe we'll see. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
All right. So back to design. Basically,
Yes,
we've
yes.
got an ever-growing list for folks where we
I should
we
mind.
take in submissions. So you can email them to divasofdesignpod@gmail.com. Then we'll get to them. We'll please provide images or links to images so we know specifically which costume or design you're talking about, because like there have been multiple Batman costumes. There've been like variations on like a proton pack throughout the years. So so currently we've got 40 submissions in the list. Number one, stolen from my girl Jim Ballon Catwoman. Last episode, Christie, the jerk that she is, submitted another
Really
top
cool.
shooter, and it's now Batwoman Kate Kane. Which, it's a great costume. I can't.
It's
I
really
mean,
good.
I said this is the new number one. So.
Right. Yeah.
And also, she's got the number 40, Elon Tusk from Rick and Morty, which I'm still mad about. I don't know if that'll get usurped, but I'm pretty sure Batwoman's going to get usurped this
Oh,
week.
this week. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. You're not letting me have having this more than a week. I mean, granted, by the time recording
It's been
happens,
2 weeks.
it's gonna
What
be
are you
2
talking
weeks.
about,
Yeah. Sorry, my psychic brain scrambled from time traveling. Uh yeah. Listen, the fact that I got the number one spot for now is good.
Yeah.
So
All right. So
yes.
you're kicking us off, right?
Right.
'Cause
So
you've
yes,
got
yes.
a list.
I got this is
from
my friend Ben submitted a list, one of our YouTube pals, followers. Then the theme of this list is Beast of the Easts. So let me just go to share stream. Slide. Nope, not wrong one. 1 second. I forgot how to operate my PC, which is weird. So I'm not
you
on
hit
time.
the button that says
Yeah.
share.
Okay, are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't do the background image because I was lazy, but here is our first first submission is Ultraman from the 2019 anime on Netflix.
Okay.
I know the manga has a different name, but I just didn't want to like Google Ultraman manga for 20 hours. So as you can see in the background, there's like a silhouette of OG,
the symbols.
the OG like silhouette, and then this is the more modern post MCU Ultraman. You can
more
tell
Iron Man.
Yeah,
looking.
you got that little glow chest.
It
You
looks
got
like he actually looks like the Atom from the Arrowverse, basically.
Yeah, this is hella Iron Man. So how do you feel about Ultraman as a character?
I mean, I know of him. He seems fun. I know I remember stories about Ultraman Tiga, which I didn't really watch, but my ex-friends at the time, so they're like, this dude clearly wanted to be on the wrestling team, but was kicked off, so that's why he's just taking out all his aggression on the aliens and monsters.
I like the I tried to get into like Sentai.
He's got the Beta Capsule,
Kaiju.
I think, right?
Yeah. I think the longest like Sentai or it's like Tokusatsu, I forget what the big monster was called, was that Spider-Man series where he's the ambassador from Hell.
Spider-Man?
Yes.
Right. And he's got what, Leopardon?
Yes.
Right? Is the giant robot?
Yes, the ambassador from Hell. So yeah,
all right,
I think
Christie, try and describe this costume for us.
So Iron Man. I take Iron Man, paint Iron Man silver gray and a deeper red, and then pop off the Iron Man the Iron Man action figure's head, and replace it with Ultraman, and that's that costume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many people know who Ultraman is, Christie.
Well, they know who Iron Man is, so I feel like I'm halfway there. All right, so
there's a variety of listeners. So he's got a sort of knight's
it's like
jaw type armor.
It reminds me. God,
he's got a fin on the middle of his head, basically.
It reminds me. I'm not sure. This is again not going to help anybody but me. Have you seen?
I recommend people just look at the picture.
Yeah, the Kojima Studios design with their weird robot dude. It's like that. It's like a Centurion helmet meets like a Knight's helmet meets an Iron Man helmet.
He's got some red lines.
Yeah, speed lines.
Ears, basically.
Yeah. It's busy. It's a busy costume.
The head reminds me of the younger brother from Full Metal Alchemist.
Alphonse.
Sure, Alphonse, okay.
Yes,
yeah, look,
big fan
I
of
know of some animes.
I really like anime.
Is the older brother Ed?
Ed, yeah, the little brother, the little in hot size but age is Ed.
Yes, look,
and yes.
I knew what I was saying.
Yes, Edward and Alphonse.
He's only tall because he's in a giant robot metal suit.
Yes.
I guess. I don't know. I've never seen him in human form.
It's
all right.
I forget.
Let's look down. He's got.
Then we got.
This is a busy costume.
Yes. He got an Iron Man arc reactor in the middle of his chest.
He really does.
Yeah. Again, Ultraman. I'm not sure if Ultraman predates Iron Man, but I know Ultraman's costume originally doesn't look like Iron Man, and this was definitely shit. I just saw Iron Man. Time to redesign this brand.
Yeah. I'll be honest. I don't love it because I love the regular Ultraman costume.
Yeah.
And
I think it's neat, but if I had to choose between the two of them, I would go with the OG as well because that's a little more unique. This is busy in a way that I don't like.
Yeah,
and also it's Iron Man.
It's the thing. Yeah, it's Iron Man. It's a exosuit type thing, which it's fine and all, but I don't know. I like the Ultraman where he's just in a regular spandex outfit basically. and
Yeah.
he's super strong or whatever because
Yeah.
of
And tall.
Ultraman
Yes.
reasons.
Yes.
Well, he grows tall, right? He's
Yes.
not
Yes. He
always.
becomes a large man, an Ultraman, if you will.
All right. So looking at the list,
List.
um,
Okay, so not as good as Vi.
okay, fucking Future Foundation Spider-Man. So
um,
that will haunt me for this entire podcast.
I don't think it's good as Baron Blade
Neither do I.
because I think Baron Blade is his best Baron Blade self, so that's why it's there.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. There's lots of other good
Oh,
Baron Blades.
okay, okay.
Baron Blade has many looks.
That's what the one I'm familiar with, so it's the best. Well, currently it stands uh, above or below Jungle Strike Catwoman.
I'd say below.
Okay. I'd
say below Xandar, above
oh.
Kid Bandit as Maki.
See, I would say above Xandar because at least this makes sense. Xandar has a lot going on.
But this is derivative.
Ooh. Valid. That's a valid point. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Xandar is unique.
Yeah, he is. He is a mess, but he's okay. So our new 27 is Ultraman from Netflix.
All right.
Okay. I'll pop that.
Ultraman. Netflix manga?
Netflix,
no, Netflix series, I guess.
Yes. Yeah. I believe it's there's a manga which may have a different name and maybe it looks a little
and
less
it says
Iron Man.
2019. So
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Which
fine.
Yeah, if this is OG Ultraman, it'd go a little higher in my opinion.
Oh, it would go a lot higher.
All right, are you ready for the next one?
I mean, I'd argue it for it to go higher. Yes.
Okay, so this one I have to. This is gonna be fun for me to pronounce because this is from a game franchise I don't mess with too much. This is Negrogante from Monster Hunter World, and he is a big boy.
Oh my god, I love it.
So, are you familiar with the Monster Hunter franchise?
No,
Okay.
It's video games. I'm not
Yes,
really like.
We just talked about
After
Skyrim.
Super Nintendo, yeah,
We just talked about Skyrim for like 10 minutes.
That's not like. Come on, that's just a.
Anyway, so you know how in video games you find a boss and then like you think you beat him, but then he has a second form.
Yeah, sure.
I believe this dude may have 3 forms.
Oh wow!
It becomes a regular boy, a
So
spiky
it's a Pokemon
boy.
evolution.
Yes, but I think it's more so it's like you beat him up enough, he becomes a scary
All right,
boy.
so
I don't know.
We are ranking the first form, I guess.
I assume yes, the first form. This is the one Ben submitted, and this is the
All right.
first image I got. I like this a whole bunch because
I love it.
Yeah,
he's like he's, I guess, dinosaur-like.
Yes,
He's got like a nice orange and pink underbelly. Big honking bone
honking
claws.
horns. I do love the big honking horns.
Are they horns on the side and one in the front?
So these are horns right here, like
the big
this
one
one
that's jutting out to the left, is that like a nose horn or is that like an ear horn at a weird?
This thing right here?
No, at the front.
That's the right horn. That's the right horn.
Are we sure?
It's the way it's drawn, yeah, because like
that's why I'm like, is it a nose horn?
Zoom in, you can see like his like forehead or face right here,
I don't
and
know
then
if we can.
Yeah.
So I don't know if there's.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's another. I don't know if there's another horn on the other side that we cannot see.
2 horns.
Okay.
Is the way it's drawn, but yeah, it's 2 horns. Then a bunch of spikes and stuff. Like these claws are very like 90s Image Comics, but it works because it's a big honking monster.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a crazy dinosaur beast.
Right.
It reminds me of the monster from shit. I can't the host. I think the host.
Oh, the one.
The Korean monster movie.
Yes. Yeah.
But like, it's been forever. I could be way off.
I think it's something like that. I like the Godzilla-esque face. It's not like It's not derivative, but like it's reminiscent.
This is also a quadruped for people at home.
Yes. Yeah.
So.
I like
dinosaur. I don't know if there's a tail or not, but.
Let's go zoom out to many charts. Yes, there's a tail. Yes. So it's like a Stegosaurus tail.
Yeah.
But minus the spikes. You don't get the spikes until it's a little more evolved. This is very good. Monster Hunter has fun designs. This is gonna do better than Ultraman.
I mean,
what do you think this is comparable to?
I'm gonna say, I like it more than the Shield Helicarrier.
Yeah, same.
What about? I think I like it more than Dreamer.
Ooh. Okay, I'll put it above Dreamer, but it's not as good as Poison Ivy.
All right.
because Poison Ivy, I could tell, like that's when you start getting to like character designs that match your names. I don't know what this thing means.
Yeah,
So yeah,
but like
yeah,
ranking designs isn't always about that. It's like, oh,
right.
that looks rad as
Oh,
fuck.
right. But also, like, if I go on the street though and show somebody a picture of Poison Ivy and this thing, I think people are going to recognize Poison Ivy, and not know what this
Yeah,
thing is.
sure, but like,
Yeah.
which is cooler?
Poison Ivy. She hangs out with Harley Quinn and gives her
No, no,
smooches.
no, no. That's bringing outside knowledge. If you are only looking at the
Okay. Okay.
pictures,
All right. So
which is the cooler design?
this is cool. Yeah.
Poison Ivy is just wearing regular clothes.
That's true. Okay. So between Riddler and Ivy, do you think, or we
Oh,
think
Silver Age Riddler's real good.
right? Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely not as good as Poison
Yeah,
Ivy.
yeah, I'd
Action.
say that
Yeah.
between
Okay.
the new
So our
number
new
14.
I'll do this one because
Yeah, I don't know his name. I don't know her name. I don't know its
Oh
name.
no. Yeah, sorry, I was not click. I saw you clicking there, but I didn't click down there. It is from Monster Hunter World. If it appeared in the other Monster Hunter, don't yell at me. I don't play those games.
This is what we got. So.
Yeah, I'm just going with what I got here. Okay. And then that's two. And then our final pick, which is something I'm excited to rank. Speaking of like power suits and whatnot, we have one of my favorites, Bio Armor Guyver.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is I think this is a Figma, and here's like what it looks like in the anime. Right,
Okay.
the pictures, yeah. Yeah, Guyver
rad.
rules. Guyver, here's the thing about Guyver. They don't teach in schools. Guyver rules, rips ass.
Yeah, the Guyver rules.
Yeah, Guyver good actually.
Never watched it. It's just I just know looking at it, and I know of it. Wasn't Mark Hamill in the movie?
So yes, David Hayter, aka Solid Snake, was also in those movies. That's my introduction to Guyver. I was like, "What is this? I am 10-year-old Chris. This rips," because I think it was like on Sci-Fi, and then I found out there was an anime. I was like, "Oh, anime is always better than whatever's on Sci-Fi," which generally is the rule of thumb. I feel like.
Like I know this was a curse we brought upon ourselves doing a visual podcast
Yeah.
To describe things, because describing the Guyver is fucking hard.
Yeah, this is Venno's just trying to break us, which I appreciate. We'll start with the mass first. Okay, so Iron Man, nothing like Iron Man. This is the opposite of Iron Man.
This is like
Homie's got a horn.
bug-like human mask head.
Yeah, he's got a horn, like some membrane stuff going on, a bunch of like circles.
It's not just a horn. It's like a horn that curves back,
yeah,
like a couple feet. It looks like
it's like a blade. It's a horn blade.
It's a blade on top of the like a cutlass,
right?
A saber on
right.
A saber blade on top of his head. Like
right.
if you know the what's it, Sizor? Like what are those blades on his head?
Yes, the Pokemon Sizor.
And he's got like some real long ass blades
yes.
coming out of his forearms too.
Yep. Yeah, I think they're retractable, or at least they change size. Because like, look at the anime photo, and look at this badass toy photo.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a toy thing or not. So
no, I could have sworn like
he's got like
size.
Two big yellow. Oh, his chest opens
up. Yes,
to show these like two yellow piss orbs on his chest.
Yes, those that I believe.
They remind me of like Kenny Omega's piss orb. They're his materia tights, but we all like in one Discord we always called them the piss orbs because they were yellow.
Oh no, I believe that's the bio part of his costume. And then you have like a sick like molded abs on a fun time like black. Is it black or depending on the art, black or blue like ribbed
purplish
membrane? Yeah.
Yeah. It's very insectoid.
Yes, insectoid, very organic.
Yes.
He has like fucking thick boy. Like what would you call like? So he has like the thigh pads, and then like the boot coverings are like huge.
Yeah,
like from his calves to like ankles.
They're real big greaves.
Yeah, greaves. Thank you. Yeah, greaves. And then he has like toed boots that are way more organic. Can I find a good photo of that? I'm also not going to Google.
Well, I mean, you
Guyver
can zoom
feet.
in, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, it's just a little fuzzy. That's all. But like you see, like
he's got like the what?
Yeah.
They remind me of Tabby or Tabi. What are the ninja toe boots? Where like it's the one big toe.
Yes. I wouldn't be surprised.
I think that's how it's pronounced.
Yeah.
I've never taken Japanese, so I don't know.
Same. So hot take. I think this is better than our Monster Hunter friend because if you showed me, if you showed me the Monster Hunter and the Guyver, I'm like, yo, what's up with Bug Iron Man over there?
Is it better than Earth's Mightiest Heroes Carol Danvers?
Ooh. Do you want my honest opinion?
I mean, I did ask.
Yes, absolutely better than that.
All right.
I'm willing to put this between Wasp and Cactar.
Okay, my next question was, is it better than Cactar?
So I do get a giggle from Cactar, who I
Yeah,
love.
like it's very
But
simple.
if I see Cactar, like, haha, you put this next to Cactar.
It is a
like,
it is a cactus person
Yeah,
that is
right.
scared.
Right, it's cute, but this costume rips. this rules. If I see Guyver, I'm immediately want to know what his deal is. Yeah, I think we have our new number 6. It's Guyver.
All right. I mean, I shouldn't look at the wasp. I know what she looks like.
I I prefer
That's
Wasp.
such
to
a
that.
fun
Yeah.
costume. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was like, this kind of feels better than Green Lantern Dinah, though, and she's above the wasp.
I think we may put. I think you know how you give me shit for putting Spider Woman too high. I mean, Spider Man Future Nation too high. I think we made a mistake putting Dinah Lance is a little too high.
Look, yeah, it's got a jacket.
Yeah, that's
She's got
true,
a
though.
jacket
Okay.
and a sword.
Right.
All right, right below the wasp.
Yeah, is the Guyver bio armor. Yeah, I'll put this.
Yep.
God damn it!
Nope, you were.
I gotta stop doing the thing where I see you move stuff and think it's me.
Bio armor Guyver. All right, now it's my turn to read off a list from another listener. We're gonna have a two listener list in one episode.
Finally,
our first time. Yeah, well,
I'm excited.
Yes. So let me go down to share screen.
Okay.
Window. All right. This list is from Joshua Golden.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure friend of the show and
Okay.
War Rocket Ajax.
Okay.
There's a theme.
Ooh, I love themes. Love a theme.
So you'll figure it out. Here we go.
Oh.
The Scarlet Spiders.
Ooh.
This is Michael, Van, and Patrick, the clones of that one Initiative kid wearing iron spider suits.
They were called the Scarlet Spiders, weren't they?
Yeah, that's what he tells me. So,
Yeah, I believe he's
art
right.
by Stefano Caselli?
Yes.
Question mark, I
Yeah.
think. So for people that don't know what the Iron Spider looks like, Spider-Man for a while, you know, Tony Stark made him an Iron Spider costume during the Civil War. It's a red bodysuit. He's got gold bracers, gold shin leg guards, but like red toes peeking out of them.
Yeah.
A very a simpler gold spider emblem on his chest, but like it's not connected. It's just like diamond sharp angular knife points that point towards the chest. And then he's got 4 legs, gold tentacle leg, pincer legs that come out of his back. And much like the Future Foundation, he's got just like 2 big bug eyes that are gold.
Right.
I always hate those eyes. They're scary. They're too intimidating.
Also, too, there's 3 of them because once Spider-Man stopped being Tony's pal, they decided to give him too much of clones, which always ends well.
Like I said, I think they're clones of a person that was named Michael Van Patrick.
Yes.
But these clones' names are Michael, Van, and Patrick.
This book was a lot of fun.
Avengers: The Initiative. I
like that book a whole bunch.
I don't know. Civil War burnt me out. I didn't read it. There were so many books.
Yeah.
And I was there's just too much to read at the time.
This was when I was still living at home, was making adult money, so I was like, yeah, 15 times, I'm gonna buy the fuck out of this. Let's go. And then I read the last 2 issues, like, oh man, maybe I don't buy every big event book.
All right.
So
this is let's look at our current Spider-Man, Future Foundation. It's better than Future Foundation.
Oh, it's better. Yeah, no argument for me. This is better than they.
All right.
Mostly because those fucking pincer arms really make this costume.
Yeah, so it's better than It's better than the Helicarrier.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
All right. How are we feeling about Harley Quinn? Either Poison Ivy, really.
This is cooler.
All right, so
this is cooler.
I think it's cooler than Harley Quinn Poison Ivy.
Yes. Do we think it's cooler than Nergigante?
Nergigante is just really cool looking.
Yeah. So like, I think that's our
And
ceiling.
I don't think this is better than Silver Age Riddler.
No,
so.
no. I think above Poison Ivy is the proper ceiling because again, this is better than Future Foundation, not the best Spider-Man costume,
and
even though legally not
people,
Spider-Man.
Like, while I love Harlequin animated Poison Ivy costume, like this is like an actual superhero costume.
Yes,
Hers are just dope clothes that I love.
Right, really cool leggings and a fine jacket.
And she's cooler, like obviously.
Yes, yeah.
All right, Scarlet Spiders. Michael Van
and Patrick. So this takes comics Iron Spider-Man off the board because it's the same costume, just times 3. But movie Iron Spider is still on the board because it's a different costume. Yeah.
Oh, we should make a note. Iron Spider. It's
right. It's that costume just times 3, which not a bad costume to times 3.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the new number 16, so...
Yeah, it did pretty well. Not as good as the Guyver, obviously, but what can, aside from the ones above it.
All right, next up. See if you can guess the theme, Christie.
Is it clones or...
It's Kane, Peter's brother Kane Parker, the Scarlet Spider.
The Spider-Man, what ripped faces off with Spider-Man powers.
Yeah. He's mostly red bodysuit.
Scarlet, if you will.
Yeah, a scarlet bodysuit. There's just a black spider on the chest.
Right.
The fingers and probably the tops of his knuckles are black.
Right.
And then from the shoulders and neck up, it's all black.
Right.
Except for really big red eyes.
Right.
And it's a sharp, another sharp angular spider emblem on his chest. It's connected, so it looks more like a spider.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's definitely better than the Scarlet Spiders.
Yeah, it's better than Scarlet Spiders, but I think it's like I don't think it's good as Silver Age Riddler. I think I'd
agree.
I think that's our new number 16, and Scarlet Spider goes down one.
Nergigante is real cool looking. Nergigante
right, because again,
real cool looking.
These are still Spider-Man clothes.
Yeah.
Like it's literally another clone. So we have to put Scarlet Spider Kane because. And I forget, did Kane have the PD bone claws at this point now, or?
Girl, I don't really know. There's too many things. I didn't know who Kane was. I didn't fuck with the Clone Saga back in the days.
The Clone Saga is a real bad comic, and you should definitely not read it.
One thing I cared about that.
Oh no! Oh, was it Ben Reilly's dumb hoodie?
Yeah, you mean the new number 1?
No, absolutely
Ben Reilly's
not.
Scarlet Spider costume?
No way.
Yes, 100%.
Not at all.
Yes. What? Oh my God. Yes. It is
not at all.
It is so much better than the Batwoman costume. No. You know why? It's got a jacket.
No, it doesn't. No, it's a hoodie.
A hoodie is a jacket. We've already talked about this.
Oh, strong disagree. I wouldn't even put that top 5.
Also, fucking look at this. Look, he's got the cool web packets on his ankles. He's.
Well, I thought the web stuff was on his wrist, and the fun time stuff was on his ankles.
Yeah, the web shooter's on the wrist, but he's got pouches around his ankles for backups. Nope. Then he's got a dope ass pill belt, the blue hoodie, sleeves torn off, the black spider on an angle in the front and back.
The hoodie, I don't the hoodie. The hoodie is cuffed.
Folks,
it's the hood is torn off.
Christie? It is a red bodysuit like the others.
Yes.
Giant white lenses, the way Spider-Man should always have.
That's zesty.
And then the fucking hoodie makes him perfect.
No.
It's so it's better. I will not budge.
It's definitely not good as not as good as the top 3.
Yes, it is the new number 1.
I'm willing to say it's number 4, but definitely not 3.
No way.
No.
No way. It's better than Purple Catwoman.
No.
And it's easily better than Batwoman.
No, definitely
not.
Yeah,
because this is just fun.
It's No, but it's not Spider-Man's real clothes.
He's not
and
Spider-Man. He's a clone. He's the Scarlet
but he
Spider.
was, but he was the real Spider-Man when they first put this costume. He was the one true Spider-Man until they
Look,
realized it was a
that
bad
doesn't
idea.
matter when we're looking at design
I don't see.
stuff.
I don't think it's that good. That's my
It's
question.
so much more fun.
Oh,
because
no.
Oh my god, the torn up hoodie is just so. It's so cool looking.
Right, but also he can't. So it's the hoodie's torn up, but he still has the strings on that. Because I remember him, Venom, choking him out with his little
Yeah,
hoodie
we're not
strings.
talking about that though. We're
I
talking about
am.
this.
That affects my opinion.
Get your history out of here because we're talking about
My
what's on the
context?
screen. Yes.
Nah, I don't.
And this
oh.
rules.
What's up with the top of the sleeve? So look at the top of the sleeve. Like, why is it bunched up if it's cuffed?
What?
Like the other sleeves. Like, so you see it like his
It's,
under his
yeah, it's a sleeveless hoodie.
right, but it's like it's bunched up in a way that makes
You
no sense.
do
to me.
know he's got like massive shoulders, right?
Why though?
Because of weird spider blood clones. I don't know. Because
Nah.
the artist? I don't like.
I like Steve. I think I got Steve Butler. Scroll down. I can tell you who that is real quick.
Also, like, I mean, you see how tight it looks on him, so of course it's bunched up a little.
But the problem is, like, it has the better Spider-Man costume on the cover right there, and
Yeah,
you're not...
but that doesn't. We're not ranking that.
no, but like
we're comparing this.
You know
to
how
what...
you gave me shit
Christie,
about like
stop
Barry and
talking.
Wally.
Stop talking over each other, Christy. We're not ranking the the problem is we're not ranking that. If Barry, if somebody submits that Barry, then we compare them.
I don't think it's better than our top three.
I love the Batwoman costume. This is better than Batgirl Burnside. This is
Oh,
better
no.
than Look,
Oh,
I say
no.
this is better than Jim Ballard's Catwoman costume
I don't
because
know.
there's more going on. It's just like draws so much more eye to the eye to it.
I think we need to flip a coin to sell this because I don't think it's that good.
I will rock paper scissors you for
Wait,
each
no.
for each rank.
Okay, let's do that then. Okay.
All right.
So
one and done for each. Like
right. Yes. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Hold on. We got to get this hands
right,
in the right.
right. Okay.
Run.
Rock,
Oh,
paper,
okay.
yeah.
We got to do 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Okay.
That's how I do it.
Okay,
So,
fine. I can do that.
All right.
One,
1, 2.
3.
We're like our timing is too off.
Virtually.
All right. I don't think we can do this, so we
Okay,
we have to flip a coin.
Let's flip a
then.
coin for each one then.
Okay.
In interest of fairness, flip a coin for each one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Do you
don't-
want to do it or do you trust me?
I trust you.
Okay, I'm gonna use
Because my coins are too far away.
Yeah.
Don't use it. Stop using an app.
I may have a coin. Hold on one second.
I
Give me
got a
second.
coin.
Okay.
All right.
I also have $1. Never mind. JK.
Heads above. Heads it keeps going.
Okay. All right. So we're starting from the top, working our way down, or going bottom. And
I
top?
mean,
let's make it fun. We'll start at 3 and then work our way up,
yeah, that makes more
like
sense.
Mortal
because
Kombat style.
Top keeps going.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So
All right.
tails better than or
No, top keeps
Oh,
going.
okay,
Heads
okay,
keeps
that makes-
going.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Well,
Well, it ended up heads. It fell on my bed, so.
Right.
Look, I will let you know. You will see the disappointment in my
I believe
face.
you. I'm just giving you shit.
Yep. It got past Batgirl.
Okay. All right. So our new number 3 is the Scarlet Spider.
It was Joshua. I'm sorry you were robbed
Nope.
by someone that hates good things.
No, that is not true because look at number 1 and 2.
This is just because you want to keep the number 1.
No, I mean I do, but also
100%.
like if this was OG Spider-Man, I would gladly give it up because that is a better costume.
No,
right?
even
Yeah.
Ben Reilly's Spider-Man costume is better than Batwoman's costume.
No way.
Yeah, 100%.
Nah.
Because 90s costumes are generally better than more modern costumes.
Ooh,
That's right. I went there, folks.
Depends on the that's a
Because all Batwoman is black and red.
yeah, and that works. But she doesn't have a dumb hoodie,
It works,
and
but
I like hoodies.
it's not as fun looking of a design.
I don't know.
It's like, all right, okay, she's the I love her. She's a vampire, but
Right,
this is
also,
way
speaking
more
of that-
fun. This is like, oh shit, yeah, Spider-Man's got a hoodie. He's like, he's relatable now.
Right, but we would have a better Spider-Man with a hoodie. It's Miles Morales.
Yeah, but that's the movie. Yes, look, he's great. Look, also a great design. We're not talking about that. We're talking
know.
about this.
Right. but it's not. The coin has said so. The coin.
Yeah.
The
You
coin.
betrayed me, coin. You betrayed me.
A Harvey Dent scenario has occurred. Still, top 3 is pretty good.
He should have been number 1. I pulled for you,
He
Josh.
was robbed. That's personal, Josh, but no. That is our highest ranking Marvel costume now.
It's the highest ranking audience submission costume.
That could be
The
both.
audience should have taken. You stole it?
No, listen. What the audience should do is give me Black Costume Spider-Man, Peter Parker Spider-Man, and Miles Morales, and then we have some top shooters.
Yeah, no. Ben Riley's the fucking top shooter.
No, absolutely not.
You can say no all you want.
I
We will
do,
never.
and I will.
We will never agree over this.
Oh,
And
God.
it's disheartening that the
It's gonna be
podcast
wild.
ended after episode 5.
It's gonna be wild when Ben Riley Twitter sees
Episode 6 comes around and Jolene has a new partner.
this. I'll haunt you from space. I'm not sure what I'm doing in space, but I'll haunt you there.
I'm sorry, Ben.
You're
My
not
brother-
Ben,
my-
my brother.
It's not my brother, but he could have been. All right.
Okay. So I was told I'm not allowed to submit top shooters. So here's me attempting to do video game costumes that are not top shooters, but I think they're interesting.
Okay.
Okay.
It's just like, how do you hate Ben Riley?
Oh, easily. It's called growing up.
It's probably you just dislike the comic.
I mean,
That's
also,
what it
that
is.
does not help. Does not help at all.
Yeah, you gotta get that shit out of your brain.
The problem is though, like I've seen, I'm not gonna get to it now because like there's an issue of Deadpool where he's wearing that and playing basketball, and that's a much better look because it's Deadpool. Anyway, share screen. All right. So you know Street Fighter, right? The popular
Yeah, of
fighting game
course.
Street Fighter. You know Ryu, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel about Ryu?
I mean, he's your basic, generic
Right, like-
main character.
Right. It's
He's-
okay, so my
I got
question
an
is-
iconic outfit.
Right. My question is, what if Ryu was hot?
I mean, Ryu's already kind of hot.
Right. But
Look,
what if what if he was daddy hot?
I don't look. Daddy Hot's
Because
not
that's
my
my
type of thing.
that's my first submission. Is this is called Hot Ryu from Street Fighter 5?
All right. I mean, you
Uh,
say he's hot, but
Well,
like
that's what it was
this is
called.
not my type of.
This is what it was. This is the handle.
Male?
Hot Ryu. He has the good
You're
beard.
gonna have to zoom in further.
So he has no shirt. Please note, no shirt, a good beard.
Yeah,
torn
look,
up
it's
stuff.
a beard.
Yeah.
It's
we
a
got
well
a
drawn
different-
beard.
yeah. It's the traditional white gi, just the pants, torn up, all fucked up.
A weird looking belt.
It's weird like shading. It's a black belt. It's just like I guess it's faded
Oh,
a
okay, I
bit. You know how
see,
like
yeah.
it's like yeah, it's faded. No socks, black like kung fu gloves.
Yeah, aren't they usually red?
Oh, God, so I may
All
be
right,
mis-
is
I may
this
be
a
mis-
whole story?
Yeah, so I may be mistaken. I think it was Alpha Ryu had the red gloves. Main continuity Ryu had no gloves, or depending on the Ryu, it varies.
I
Yeah,
have no clue. I'm like, I just know Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
yes, which is I believe the Alpha skin. So it varies by Ryu. So yeah, this is Hot Ryu. I agree.
Yeah, no, it's Ryu. It's shirtless, bearded Ryu.
Yes, I agree. Old OG Ryu go by the Alpha design is a good costume. I think this is a fun variant though.
It's fine. It's just
Yeah.
a shirtless dude
Yeah,
with a
sure, it's
beard.
weird, too. Yeah, which is sometimes a little cheesecake, if you will.
Yeah, no, I mean,
yeah.
look, I'm not into beards, so
That's fine.
like, so every time you call him Hot Ryu, I'm like, it's
Yeah.
just bearded
That's
Ryu.
the handle is called Hot Ryu though. Like,
Well,
yeah, that's both my
I
yeah.
disagree.
Okay, fair. I don't. So I'd say it's okay. All right. So here's what the area I'm thinking. Do you think this is better or worse than 90s Wally West Flash?
Worse.
Okay. It's definitely not as good as Emily Blunt using that logic.
No.
Is it better than Future Generation Spider-Man?
I dislike the Spider-Man. It's not as good as Vi.
Right. I agree.
It's not as good as Baron Blade.
Okay.
It's not as. All right.
I think
The fight will be against Xandar.
so. I think this makes more sense.
Yeah, but Xandar's cooler looking.
That I don't agree on.
Xandar
think
doesn't
it's-
have a dumb beard.
Listen, some beards are fine. I like a beard. I will let you flip on it again, and then
Look,
Tails.
Xandar's got more going on. That's my thing.
Xander is very confusing though. that man has armor in place. I don't.
Yeah, he's
understand.
got paw dreads.
Both oddly shirtless though.
Yeah,
Like,
but he's got tattoos.
yeah, but he's Ryu. His body's his temple or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, like this
I think
just
that
looks
was
like. Look, Ryu's already homeless. This looks like even more homeless.
extreme homeless. You put like a few X's in
All
there.
right, so
Same logic. Heads, Ryu is above Xandor. Tails is
but
below.
I don't want Ryu to be a. But,
Okay, fine.
Sure.
All right, fine.
Heads.
Xandor.
No. Let me. Heads, you win.
Okay.
Tails, I win.
Okay. That's what he says.
Heads, you win.
Hooray!
You
All right.
betrayed me twice, Coin. I feel like I forget if it was Matt or Chris that was always betrayed by the coin. But
it'd be odd if it was Matt, because then make me I'm a Chris of some sorts. Okay, so our new
number
31 is
Make sure you put it on the there.
Ryu.
There you go.
Hot variant.
I will delete that. He is bearded, shirtless.
There. Okay.
Regular, boring Rio's hotter.
That's this one. I'm just going by what the variant's called. That is not. I'm not my opinion, even though I like it. Yes. I'm going by his Christian name. Okay. All right. So this was my.
I think that's accurate.
No, probably not. This is a design I really like. I want to see how you react to it. So, going back to last week's theme of queer women, it's Tracer from Overwatch.
Oh, yeah. No, Tracer fucking rules.
Yeah. Here's the thing about Tracer. She rules. I think Tracer honestly should have been my fucking my transgender origin story, because the minute I saw this character, I was like, oh shit, I want to cosplay Tracer, and I did, and I was like, dum. So yeah, so we'll start from the hot. Tracer's got a fun little.
Look at me, I'm Christie. Yeah. I'm not gonna do top shooters anymore. Oh, here's the top shooter.
I think it's high ranking. I don't think it goes.
Yeah, honestly,
top 5.
If she didn't have the gauntlets or the chest piece, she'd be
right
fighting Ben Riley for a top spot.
Yeah, no, I think it's a hot,
because it's like,
yeah,
it is a spandex like bodysuit with a jacket.
Actually, so I can break this down if you allow me to. So she's got those are like
zoom in.
Yes. So okay, so we got the cool ass goggles, because Tracer can't exist in time without that fun little chest thing. That's her origin story.
Sure.
No, that's
fine, but sure, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, it kind of ties to why she has the stuff, right? So Tracer has a fun spiky brown, like I wouldn't call it like a mullet, because it's like
no.
So it's a fun time spiky haircut, basically. Then she has her speed goggles because she goes fast, hence the name Tracer.
For people that aren't aware, we know nothing about fashion. We just like talking about it.
I know about a lot of video games though. I like the two piercing earrings.
Yeah, no, look, she's
fun.
gay as fuck. I love her.
She is. A dope brown bomber jacket with her little call sign patch on it. Oh god, I forgot the exact.
Sleeves are rolled up.
Yes,
which choice look.
Just to remind you that she's gay. Then she has her accelerator. It's some kind of like dumb Blizzard video game name. The chess piece thing. It's white with a blue center, which keeps her from fading into nothingness, with matching gauntlet things that are a little too big, and then like brown leather gloves with like, fun little arm pieces. Then she has her orange and gray leggings with her name on them, so no one takes her leggings. With like several straps on there for jackets and harnesses, and then future Crocs is the best way to describe her shoes. They're Crocs, but for the future.
I guess.
Yeah,
I mean, they look like loafers.
Future Crocs with loafers. All right, so better than Jaina Proudmoore, right? Absolutely.
Yeah, easily.
Better than the Helicarrier. Better than Dreamer.
Yeah, look, I'm already looking above Leica shirt Kate Bishop.
Oh, okay.
Look, I already told you this was a top shooter.
Okay.
It's a spandex costume with a leather bomber jacket.
Okay.
Bomber jacket.
I'm okay. So my ceiling is.
Luckily, you talked it down by the excess technology.
Yeah,
so.
I think.
But like her hair and goggles.
Yeah, I think she goes between Guyver and Cactar. Because I think at the end of the day, Guyver looks cool as hell.
No.
Okay.
BTA. No, Carol Danvers is better.
Okay. So between Carol and Kate then?
Yeah.
Because this is Tracer's best look. Oh, not Tracer's best look, but the cleanest look.
I mean, I'll be the judge of that when I look at it. So.
Yeah.
I mean, if it takes off the metal pieces, then
Yeah.
yeah, like that's just
Then
it
she'll
would be
die.
another number one, just like Ben Riley is in
Number three, though.
in all of our hearts except for haters.
Yeah, shout out to the haters. All right, so our new number 11 was Tracer.
Do not okay. You had
Tracer.
a lot of stuff highlighted, so
Tracer.
you should change your name to Jamie because you're a hater.
Overwatch.
It's a
Okay.
wrestling reference for people that don't care.
I figured as much. And then the last one. The last one. Oh, so okay. So we talked about characters last week that I wasn't going to submit, but I found a fun variant that I can submit because no one else is going to choose this. So you know Hawkeye, Marvel Comics Hawkeye.
Yeah, I'm
Not-
familiar with
yeah.
the Man of Hawks.
Yes, the Man Hawk. So Hawkeye was in a video game.
That's not the same
No,
person. but-
no, not at all. He was in a video game that I'm sure me and 6 other people played. That video game called Avengers Academy.
Did you just say 6 other people?
Yeah.
You know, like 6 millions of people played that
I
game.
mean, the game stopped existing, so I assume not many of us played it.
That was a super popular game that your girl has definitely spent over $200 on.
Oh, I didn't. I spent like $20 on that game.
Yeah, I was addicted to that game.
That game died.
I was in a bad way.
This God, his face is very dumb, but I love it so much.
Yeah. I had to
Um,
stop playing that game because of the money I was spending on
Yeah.
it. So
You're asking
the
yourself-
designs are dope.
It's so good. So like, for those not familiar, Avengers Academy is what if the Avengers were high school aged and did like wacky high school kid stuff, but also we're still the Avengers.
So like, game wise,
It was a mobile game.
it's just like go to this thing and then you wait a while, real
Yeah.
time till they're done. But there's lots of fun story
Yeah.
moments between the characters.
I like Clint and Clinton and Wasp being enablers to each other. Just being two dumb kids like, yeah, arrows and ears and bows.
I don't remember Clint that much because
Oh, Jane was very good, and Kate and Clint hung out. I mean, oh god, Kate and Clint obviously, but Janet and Clint had a whole like storyline thing. It was
what are you
very
talking
good.
about?
Yeah, there were a bunch of stuff about elves and arrows and shit.
Was Kate Bishop in that game?
Kate was in the game too. Yeah,
I don't remember.
there was an expansion where
You say expansion. It's
Oh,
just like another
story,
event.
whatever event where Ultron and Jocasta showed up, and you got Hawkeye, you got Clint, Kate, and Lucky.
Maybe I did have
Yeah.
Bishop. I don't remember. Kate Bishop. Look, I just
Yeah.
remember Tigra and Amora. So
Yeah.
cheerleader Tigra rules my world.
Oh, that was a good costume.
Anyway, so
Yeah.
this is another blonde-haired, spiky-haired boy.
Yes.
He's got is it basically a Letterman jacket?
It's like a Letterman jacket,
With
but
a
it has
hoodie
like
underneath? I don't know.
oh no, he has like 3 shirts on. Clint
Yeah,
Barton
he's got
his Canadian dressed. So it's like a Letterman jacket, but it has like a leather jacket like top like cut to it, which is weird. Then he has like a white cardigan with a hood and then a purple t-shirt V-neck. And then like boring black slacks.
Yeah,
and
purple
claw-
fingerless gloves, the bows across his chest, quiver on his
Yeah.
back, a wrist guard,
Yeah.
even
That's
though he's
it.
got long sleeves.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I like how the wrist guard's on the jacket, not like on his, shooting arm, whatever. I think this is a very silly costume, but so I like it. I don't think it's top 20.
no, get serious. It's not even top 30.
That's fair.
I'm looking. Let's see.
Okay.
It's better than first appearance. It's better. I'll give it the new number 37. As
Yeah, you know what,
right above
yeah.
Scorch, below second appearance, second costume is Marvel.
That's fair. That is entirely fair. It's not, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
I'm like, Bright Bomber is a little better.
You know what? This isn't Hawkeye's best costume. That and Bright
Yeah,
Bomber.
like-
Yeah.
Well, clearly we can never agree on that again. So,
Yeah, we're not going to because I'm gonna make a argument if someone submits that for T-shirt Hawkeye, and I'm sure you have opinions about that.
Avengers Academy?
Yes, right, because it's like Avengers Arena. And,
I don't
Yeah.
even know which, because this is what, level 1, 2, or 3?
oh geez, I want to say level 1 because like I think level 3 he had a hoodie, or level 2 what I forget. Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot to that game.
Right.
Because they was like, hey, give us your money for these
right.
crystals to make things go faster.
Right. And then get better costumes. And then some characters had variant costumes, right?
Look,
Like,
I remember the Halloween event. I went so hard just to get Jack-o'-lantern, and I did.
oh, that's right. Jack Lantern was in that game.
Yeah,
Spidey never showed up though, right?
I don't know.
I don't
I
think.
just stopped
Oh,
playing.
yeah. I
Or
think
it was
Jessica.
before my time.
I think
Anyway,
Jessica Drew was in it, but not Peter Parker's.
anyway.
Yes.
Now for the final design, I'm submitting one thing.
oh, okay. Okay. Oh, right.
Yeah,
Right.
we
Right.
already
Right.
talked about this.
Right. I forgot. I'm gonna stop sharing.
Jeez.
I forgot.
There's what should have been the number one.
nope. Number 3.
Sorry,
Baby.
Josh. Christie hates fun.
I hate
So
fun.
I've decided to submit, not a costume, but
Oh.
a design that I really think is interesting, and then
okay.
it's pretty iconic.
Okay.
So it is the No Ghost
Oh!
logo from
Hey!
Ghostbusters.
That's. God, this is. So, like, you
It
know.
is the No Ghost sign. It was designed by Michael C. Gross. Dan Aykroyd did the original drawing, and then Michael C. Gross came up with this. Refined it to this. If you've never seen Ghostbusters, if you know what the red circle with the line through it is that, and like a little spooky ghost man's trying to like crawl through it, and he's like scared and looking around like, oh God, what's going on?
right. He's getting busted.
Yeah.
See, now if you made an argument for this being number 1, I did think that way more easier.
Wait, what?
This is again, it's a good design. Like it's stood the test of time. This is like, what, at least like 30 years old now, right?
1980 something. So.
Right. So yeah, 30 to 40 years old. It's you see that, you know what it is. It's right there. It's the line through there. It's simplistic, but it tells you all you need.
You love talking about like, yeah, you know exactly what it is. I'm like,
yeah,
it's okay.
It's fun. It's fun. Well, you see that.
Is this
whatever.
the new number one?
Listen, if you want to make an argument for number 1, I'm willing to entertain that one over Scarlet Spider.
That feels. I don't know. That feels like a devil's bargain somehow.
I mean, it's not, because Scarlet Spider isn't going to hide number 3 at this point. Thanks to the coin.
I know. Look,
Yeah.
you don't have to rub salt in the wound.
I'm just saying, though. It's
All
not
right,
really a
so let me
bargain.
look at the Batwoman and do a side-by-side comparison of them.
Oddly, same color scheme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this technically just has a black background. But...
right, but
Oh. I mean, it's more iconic, I guess.
Yeah. See, this.
I didn't even intend to be. I'm like, this will just be a fun mid shooter, just to be a fun thing to talk about.
I mean, the Rampant Trolls, when that last one or last 2 have come out, aside, it's a design that has stayed the test of time. Like we haven't gotten a bold, like extreme reimagining of this.
Yeah, for like a while, I was like, maybe I'll just submit the Ecto one. I'm like, no, I just want to talk about the logo. This logo is real good.
It's clean. It's straight to point. They kind of like crushed it. Out of the gate. It's you see that, you know exactly what it is.
All right, the new number one. Didn't intend to do this. The No Ghost sign, because that's the official name of it. Ghostbusters logo by Michael C. Gross? No. Grossman?
I think he said Grossman earlier.
Gross, yeah.
Gross.
Wow, didn't intend. Josh, I was pulling for you. Pulling real hard.
This is a great design, like flat out. Like again, it's simple,
Yeah,
iconic, and clean.
So like, and here's the thing. Like, I submitted this because like the Ghostbusters 2 logo is better.
Is that the one where it's like this?
Yeah, he's got the number 2, and he's happy.
Happy goes a long way. I think this is just like good. Like it's just like nail it at 1.
All right. Yeah. Look, I mean, look, it makes sense why it's the symbol on the truck.
Right.
The ambulance.
Right. It's
But like, I love that Ghostbusters 2 logo. It's like, all right. Stop screen sharing.
Yeah.
Okay. So
that was a wild one.
Yeah. This is a divisive episode. I don't know if we're gonna have another episode, folks. Spoiler alert, we will.
Yeah, like those Hellfire lists are gonna be really mad if we don't get to at least that.
Oh, seriously. I mean, we got a lot of emails that I've got to get to. So, people, I don't know, like, oh, yeah, I just sort of paused there. Like, yeah,
I was confused.
obviously, please send in more lists. We're
Yes.
always like looking for more. You can send them in to at divasofdesignpod@gmail.com. You can follow us at Divas of Design on Twitter and Instagram. You can follow me at Jolene double O negative on Twitter, Instagram, Twitch. Yeah, I'm on Twitch. I
Right.
don't use it that often.
Right.
Christy, where can they follow you?
Yeah, my Twitter's name is below me, as I point
Where
out.
can they send you a hate mail on how wrong you are about
Come
Ben Riley's Scarlet
come at me
Sweater?
on Twitter, and I will laugh at you, and I will post a picture of the Ghostbusters
Like-
emblem now.
What's frustrating is like I gotta remember I'm posting this in 2 weeks, in real time from
Right.
when we've recorded this.
Right.
So
Kate
hopefully,
Kane's 2 week straight championship run.
Christy, hopefully I can remember to put up a Twitter poll so people go like, "Hey, who's right? Who's wrong?" You'll probably win that poll just because Kate Kane fans are pretty big.
So I'm gonna say I'm gonna lose that poll if you do Kate Kane versus Ben Riley, because I'm sure you don't know what's going on in Spider-Man books these days.
No, not a clue.
But Ben Riley fans are mad
Yeah,
online.
but you know our podcast doesn't have that many fans.
No, it takes one Scarlet Spider fan though to be like, check his poll out. Look at this bullshit. Look at this good choice.
You know, I guess I'll have to add a hashtag to try to get the trolls on
Please
my
don't.
side.
Please don't. I've been doxxed twice in my life.
Look,
I'm not trying to go for a third.
I won't tag you.
Thanks.
But look, if we, yeah, I don't want to dox you, but if we get some listeners,
No.
yeah, all right. So yeah, where were we?
Where
we
they
just
can
did
find
where
me.
we follow
Yeah,
each other. Our music is "One Fine Day" by Keep Calm and Podcast, which I'm putting in through the magic of editing, so you're listening to it right now. Tune in 2 weeks when I try to come up with another weird pun name for this show, and hopefully we've got like a top shooter to take down the no ghost sign now, or someone to dethrone Elon Tusk.
Actual Elon Musk is the answer to that.
Yeah, and please like, follow, subscribe, and
Yes.
comment.
Yes, please.
Thank you. Have a great night. Bye.
Bye.